Hi and welcome to this introduction video. Now in a moment I'm just going to run through some of the reasons why we should be really caring about Bitcoin. But before I do, I just want to quickly explain that with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies it's very volatile, and when I say volatile, it means it is liable to change rapidly and it can become very unpredictable. Now, with it becoming very unpredictable, that means the price will fluctuate either up or down. And for those people that are following Bitcoin, you will notice there has been a significant increase in the value of Bitcoin of late. So, at the time of shooting this video, the platform that we show you how to securely store your Bitcoin and get your Bitcoin wallet, they were offering up to $167 free worth of cryptocurrency. And when you start following the videos, you will see that that was the case then. However, during the course of shooting the video course, towards the end, because the unpredictable price fluctuation of Bitcoin, the secure platform which we show you, which is Coinbase, decided to withdraw some of the free rewards that you could have gained in the cryptocurrency space, and they've taken approximately $60-70 worth away. However, that said, they have added some extra in, which we do cover in, I think it's the last video, so please just bear that one in mind. However, you still have the option of making up to around $80 which worth of free cryptocurrency. So with that said, and bearing it in mind, now let's quickly just have a look at why we really should care about Bitcoin. Okay, so nearly everybody is talking about Bitcoin these days, and it's quite remarkable given the highly technical nature of the cryptocurrency space. So why is it such a big deal? Well, now I'm going to run through my personal top 11 reasons why we should care about Bitcoin. Okay, so number one is the most influential people in the world are actually investing in Bitcoin. Now, there are thousands and thousands of the most influential people in the world that are talking about and also investing, taking action in Bitcoin. But here I have three people, and the first one is Tim Draper. Now, Tim Draper is one of the most successful venture capitalists in the world, and he was an early adapter and investor in Uber, Skype, Zoom, and things like that. Now, Tim Draper is predicting that Bitcoin could be at the price of 250k per coin by the year 2022. Now, again, of course, that is not guaranteed. It is just a prediction from Tim Draper. And again, who are we to argue with one of the most successful venture capitalists in the world? The gentleman in the middle, Wences Casares, which is the board of director of PayPal. Now, of course, you would expect this person here to know a little bit about finance, being the board of director, and he is predicting and has quoted one Bitcoin is going to be worth $1 million. Now, again, this is not a guarantee. This is just a quote from the board of director of PayPal. And on the right is Jack Dorsey, who is the co-founder and the CEO of Twitter. And Jack Dorsey is a big investor and a big advocate in the Bitcoin space. And he has quoted, the world ultimately will have one single currency. The internet will have one single currency. And he personally believes that will be Bitcoin. Now, please just bear in mind, these are three names I haven't just plucked out of thin air. I just haven't imagined them. What I would like you to do is go away, do some research these three people here, see what their thoughts and what they are actually saying on Bitcoin, and also just, have a look and find out who the most influential people are in the world that is actually talking and investing about Bitcoin. Number two, Bitcoin is debt-free. Now, unlike banks and our financial institutes, Bitcoins have been created to be debt-free. And what that means is once a Bitcoin has been created and it, of course, has been verified, there's actually no requirement of Bitcoins to be paid back to the issuer. Number three, Bitcoin is a finite supply. So basically what that means is there's a limited amount. So I'll give you a couple of examples. So let's say, for argument's sake, computers. So every computer has a finite amount of memory, so it's only got a limited amount of memory depending on what type of computer it is. Let's say gold. So we all know gold. There's a finite or a limited supply of gold, but nobody actually knows what that limit of supply is. But with Bitcoin, we do know the finite supply. It only has a certain amount of Bitcoins that can be ever be created, and that number is 21 million Bitcoins. So when the algorithm was set back in 2009, there can only be ever 21 million Bitcoins ever circulated. Number 4, Bitcoin is designed to be inflation proof, and that is mainly because it is a limit, because of its limit supply. And of course, it is not influenced by the price. Number 5, Bitcoin is unhackable. So on one hand, Bitcoin itself, it is actually unhackable to do, largely due to the blockchain technology. Now, we're not going to go into the blockchain technology at this moment in time, but the blockchain technology makes Bitcoin unhackable. However, with that said, personal platforms that you invest your Bitcoin into and you buy and sell your cryptocurrency, for example, a Coinbase or a blockchain wallet, then they are potentially hackable. Number 6, Bitcoin is the biggest financial revolution that we may ever see. Now, Bitcoin could offer a revolutionary solution to the flawed financial system that we have, more so in this current climate during the COVID, where governments are just printing money off. Inflation is going to just go through the roof, and the financial system will be flawed. Bitcoin could be the revolutionary solution to the fiat currency. Number 7, Bitcoin is not tied to any bank or any central government. So what that means is it is not run by any government or any banks across the globe. So once you become a holder of Bitcoin or Bitcoins, then you are in control 100% of your own bank and your own money via your cryptocurrency Bitcoin wallet. Bitcoin is peer-to-peer, and what that means is anybody that is holding any amount of Bitcoin is in control of the permissions, and you do not need any permission from any central banks or governments for Bitcoins to be sent anywhere across the world. Number 9, Bitcoin will save you fees in regards to transaction fees. Now, of course, you will have to still pay a transaction fee, but it is more or less than central banks' transaction fees. And with Bitcoin, it is almost an instant transaction, so it can be sent pretty much straight away. And more importantly, very, very securely. Number 10, Bitcoin is becoming more and more scarce every 10 minutes. Okay, so that will be it for this introduction video. I hope you've gotten some educational purposes from it. Please bear in mind, this is only an educational video. This is not a guaranteed video that you will gain the amount of Bitcoins that we've just discussed. It is only educational purposes, but you hopefully now have an understanding about the Bitcoin halving and really why we should be involved in Bitcoin. But I personally don't want the price to jump just as yet, because I want to accumulate as many coins as possible whilst the price is currently low before the next halving in 2024. So I just want to leave you with one thought, which has been talked about quite a lot, and a lot of people have been asking: will Bitcoin do to money what the internet did for information? So in here, what we need to do, we're on the invitation page for Coinbase, and what we're going to do is now set up and create a free account, and then I'm going to show you just how to secure it, and then let's dive in and start earning some free cryptocurrency. So from here, of course, you would just put your first name in, and then your last name, and then your email address. Okay, and then what we need to do now is create yourself a password. Now, depending on what device you use, sometimes you can get a recommended password, but I've got a one pre-done, so that's in there. And then all I'm simply going to do is just click verify that I'm over 18, and this box will light up, and then I'm going to click create account. From here, what we need to do is just check out the GDPR. This is all to do with your data protection and how they do with all the collected data. So once you read through there, and I do encourage you to read through, if you're not confident in that, then please don't acknowledge, but I'm happy to do so. And now what we're asking for is, did you receive a personal email updates? So I would just say yes, because sometimes they do have offers on with Coinbase, and they may just give you free cryptocurrency as well. So I'm just going to click yes. Again, it's optional. So for here, it will ask you, do you want to save your passwords, etc. Again, it's entirely up to yourself, but for me, just for this one, because I do have another account on here, I'm just going to put never. Now what it's asking you to do is to go to your email and just verify your account. So go over to my email. There's my email there. So I'm just going to verify email address. Okay, so once we've verified our email address, you'll be taken to this page where we need to set up our two-step verification, and it requires a mobile device number. Now, this is for security reasons, because every time, or even if you forget your password or lost your password, this is a great way to secure your account, because not anybody can just go in and hack your account unless they have access to your mobile device. So from here, I'm just going to enter the country that I'm in, which of course is the UK, and then I'm going to put my full mobile number in here. And then I'm going to click send code, and then I should receive a text message from Coinbase with a digit code. And there's the text message just received there. So I have my code here. Okay, so I'll just leave it there so I can show you the code, because every time that you need to access your verification via text messaging, it will be a different number. So all I'm going to do now is click submit. And it's just explaining there from this page, select your citizenship. Again, I'm just going to leave it because I am from the UK. It's there, so select whichever one is appropriate for yourself. And now that is just loading up there. So what we now need to do is verify your identification. Okay, so from here, what we're going to be needing to doing is we need to put in our verification. Now, of course, again, this is for security reasons, and it's a mandatory requirement, which means we have to do it. Putting in your date of birth, first and foremost. and then your street name. I've got it pre-saved on the computer there, so that has done that for me. If you don't have it pre-saved on your computer, you just manually type it in. Here it's asking you, what will you use Coinbase for? If you just select this drop down here, you know, you can just put anything you want. For now, I'm just going to put investing. It makes no difference. What is your source of funds? Again, it gives you an option there. So, you know, again, I would just put investments again, and your employment status, and then select continue. Now, what we have to do now is verify your info. So this is a legal requirement there for the information they need to collect. Now, how much crypto do you expect to trade in a year? I'm just going to put there because I'm not going to be trading. This is just for holding purposes, and I'll explain more about that in a moment. Just basically, I'm just going to be keeping hold of me Bitcoin. I'm not going to trade it. I'm just going to leave it there and let it grow organically. And then, what industry do you work in? For me, I'm just going to select education because that is the industry I work in, and then click submit. Now it'll ask you to verify a number of different options you have here. Now, passport, driver's license, or a national ID card. For me, what I'm just going to do is I am going to select passport. Now it'll give you a few options here where you can either go for your webcam, your mobile camera, or you can upload a file. So if you're doing this on a PC or an iMac, which I am doing from, and you've got a webcam, you can do it from there. Or if you're on your mobile device, you can do it from there. Or I've also got a file which is saved on my device. So I'm just going to upload my file, and I'm just going to do my passport. So just navigate to where you have your details. Passport, is that my one? Okay. And then select open, upload. So it's telling us there we have received the documents. Verification often occurs within an hour. It could take longer, but you will receive an email once that has been done. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to stop the video, let you go up to that to the spot there where you've just identified your verification. Once that's done, we'll come back and we'll show you how to start navigating around your account. As you will have noticed, it only took moments for our account to be verified, and you should have received an email looking something like this, where it's just telling us that you are ready to invest, and then sign into your Coinbase account, which we are going to do now. So from your setup, this is the home page or the interface of our Coinbase, and this is what yours will look like. And the first thing, before we start to dive in and start earning our free cryptocurrency, there's a number of things that we need to do. Now, firstly, before we can go any further forward, Coinbase must have a payment method set up on your account, and there's a number of different ways that you can set it up. And firstly, we won't be allowed to go any further forward, as I mentioned, until we've set up this payment method. But I can tell you Coinbase will not take any payments whatsoever from your account unless it's authorized by yourself, and you'll see that in a moment once we start setting it up. So firstly, what we're going to do is just select payment method. Now from here you've got a number of different options. Now You've got your Euro bank account, your Swift, your bank account details, which is recommended, same as your Swift, or the credit card. Now, I'm just going to go with the credit card, but I'm going to do another video as well, because I'm also going to set up a bank account. But the reason I want to show you the credit card is because it's done instantly. With the bank account, which you'll see in the next video, it can take up to 1 to 3 days, depending on your bank, to get your account verified and cleared from your bank. So all I'm going to do is go credit card. So firstly, you need to put the name of your credit card, and again, this is all dependent on what country you are adding your details from your card number or your bank details, because each country will have a different format. So the format that I'm obviously going to be using will be the UK format. So I'm just going to enter my card. Get rid of that. And then the expiry date of the card, and then the last 3 digits of your card, and then all I'm going to do is just select add card. Okay, as you can see there, the card has been successfully linked to our account, so that is all done. Okay, so what I'm now going to show you, and again this is just optional, is just how you would want to buy any cryptocurrency, i.e. Bitcoin, with the card that you've just added. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go now and I'm going to buy some crypto just to show you if you want to buy the crypto. So all I'm going to do there is, this will come up here. So I'll run through these a bit later on. Buy, sell and convert. The convert one's important for when we start earning our free rewards, because we'll need to convert them, optional, to Bitcoin, but I would recommend we do that. But I'll cover that later on. So in this case here, what we're going to do is I'm going to buy Bitcoin, but if you select here, you've got a number of different other cryptocurrencies that you can actually purchase. So Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, so on and so forth. So it all depends on what crypto you want, but we're doing the Bitcoin. So I'm just going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to be using the card details that I've just set up, and if you just click it on there, it will tell you the bank there. Now at this moment we have £1,000 limit for anybody that may want to buy over £1,000. There is a format that you have to go through, which I'll explain a bit later on, to buy more than £1,000 worth. But this is what I'm going to be paying with. So the card that I've just set up there, and I'm just going to buy £100 worth for now. Okay, so just a one-time purchase, or you can have it on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. It's entirely up to you, but I'm just going to go for a one-time purchase. And again, next time you come to buy your Bitcoin, you can just add up a monthly purchase and things like that. So all I'm going to do there then, so I'm happy, all I'm going to do is preview the buy. So it's telling me for 100 Great British Pound, I am going to receive 0.004 Bitcoin. The purchase there, it's actually the fee that Coinbase are going to be taking is $3.84. Now the fees with Coinbase, that's the only thing with Coinbase when you're buying with them, and I'll show you other methods in later training, some other secure places where you'd able to get Bitcoin at a better rate. But I'm just showing you this for the training purposes, how to do it. It is quite a lot of money to pay for a transaction fee, but of course with the way Bitcoin's going anyway, you know, we'll not notice that. So once you've done that and you're all happy, select buy now. It's authorizing. And now it's taken me to the bank just to verify my bank details. Okay, so it's telling me here that my payment has been declined, and it's telling me to update payment method. That's nothing to worry about because I actually do know what that is. And as we're speaking now, I've just receiving a text message on my mobile device that is coming from the bank, and it is just telling me that they've noticed a debit to Coinbase for £100, Great British pounds, and it's just telling me if this was you, please reply yes, otherwise reply no. Okay, so that's just a security measure that I've got with me bank. So you may have that coming up as well, depending on what security measures you've got with your bank. So what I've done is I've just replied yes, it was me, and they've sent an automated text back. Thanks for confirming. Please wait for 10 minutes and then try again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause this video, and once the card has been authorised by my bank, I will then make the payment. Okay, so that's now been authorised by the bank, and I'm just going to try and do another 100 Great British pound. So preview buy. And then there's me preview buy there, so it's exactly the same. So buy now. This time, hopefully, because it's been authorised by me bank, that this should go through no problem. And just processing again. Okay, still processing. And there we go, look, bingo. Your purchase was successful. So if we now go to the home page, and if we just refresh the page now, there you go, there's our balance. So we now have £95.89p. That's Great British pound. So that is now shown in our balance. Okay, in this video I'm now going to show you the other option on how to add a payment method, and this time I'm going to show you how to use it via the bank. Now, in the other video I showed you the credit card method. This is for the bank method, and again, depending on what country you are in, it may differ because different banks have different features. Now, I'm setting this one up for myself with a UK bank, but the principles will be exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is just select the bank, and then it's just going to ask for my sort code and account number for now. So I'm just going to get them up. Now, when we add in our sort code in, what we need to do is don't put any hyphens or any underscores as your sort code may show up on your bank. All we need to do is just put the 6-digit sort code in from here. Of course, it may be different if you're in other countries. I've set this one up in the UK, so your details may be slightly different, but we don't have any dashes or underscores in the account there. So for me, I'm just putting my 6-digit in there, no spaces or anything, and then exactly the same as my account number. So I'm just going to copy that across there. So there's my sort code and bank number in. So all I'm going to do is select continue. So what we now need to do is, before you can use Coinbase, you'll need to send a small transaction to verify the ownership. So I'm going to do that now. So to verify your UK bank account, please send, it's telling us to send £2 to this following account here. So that's the reference number. So what I need to do now is just go and set up a recipient number. So now what I need to do is, using these details here, is log on to my bank account and then just send a transfer over with these details here. So what I now need to do is send all the details required here, and I need to send a payment of £2, as it's saying there, to these following details. Now in this video, this is where the excitement's going to happen, because this is where we're going to start to earn all of our free cryptocurrency, and then I'm also going to show you, if you want to, how to convert them into Bitcoin. So before I do that, just quickly show you a few features on the dashboard, which is important, and you might want to just take a look at them. So firstly here, as we're saying, this is the home page. This is what you'll be greeted by every time you log in now. So you've got your portfolio balance there. If you remember from the previous video, I purchased 100 Great British Pounds worth of Bitcoin, and it was something like £3 something in fees. So just scrolling down, this is where you can earn your rewards, and as it's saying there, you know, you can earn up to $167, but you can also see it there as well, which we're going to come on to in a moment, and that's where we're going to start earning our rewards. And at the bottom here, what you have is invite a friends to your Coinbase, and if you invite a friend or a family member and they invest in Bitcoin, i.e. $100 or more, then you will receive £7.31, which is approximately about $10. So, you know, it's always worth it. But I'm going to show you why it's good to invite them anyway, because it is part of your rewards, and you can get up to $50–60 for referring people also as well. But if you want to do that, you'll have a link here to send to your friends or family, and I'll show you that a bit later on, or you can share it via your social media. At the bottom here, what you've got is your portfolio. So again, it's just got your different types of cryptocurrency down. As you can see here, your Bitcoin. My portfolio is all built with 100% Bitcoin at this moment in time, because that's all I've purchased. And as you can see there, 0.004 Bitcoin. If you go down, you've got your balance there as well, and your chart for your total balance as well. Over here on the right hand side, what you have is your recent transactions. As you can see there, there's the transaction that I actually did earlier for $100. So I'm just going to scroll up now. Before we start earning our free money, what I'm going to do is show you the settings. So in the top right here, you'll see it'll have your name here. So all we need to do is just click on there, and firstly just go to settings. So from settings, it's going to bring up your actual profile. So firstly, what I would you might want to do is give yourself a profile picture, and all you need to do is just make sure your profile picture is less than 20 megabytes in size, and then all you would do is just select here to upload it, and then you would add your profile in here. Here is where you can change your password. Going down, your profile details, so it's got your email address, all your personal details, and if you need to change anything in there, all you'd simply do is change it and then select save at the bottom. So that is your profile. The next one we're going to have a look at is preferences. So with preferences, again, you've got whatever currency, so whatever country currency you want to choose, you can select it. Even, for example, I'm in the UK, I can still change it, and all my currency would be into, you know, any currency that's available there. So if I wanted to change it to, you know, US dollar, for example, I could do. Your time zone, again, select the time zone for your country. So if I scroll up here, I'm going to select mine at GMT London, And then all I'm going to do is select save. Down here, you can get notifications. This is where you can control all of your notifications. So if you're agreed to receive news and announcements, which I mentioned earlier in the previous video, I would recommend you do so, because sometimes Coinbase does have promotions on, but they also give you good education as well. Send and receive your crypto, definitely. So what you would get is a notification once you receive any cryptocurrency, or you want to send it. So that will send an email to tell you that's confirmed. So I would definitely recommend you do that. Receive merchant's order, again, exactly, I would recommend you do that. And there are recommendation actions for my account. So all I've done is just made sure I've selected them all. Again, just to make sure, select save. From there, what I'm going to go to is security. So inside the security, this is where you can control how you manage the security levels within your account. So as you can see here, this is my cell phone, my mobile device. It will tell you there the numbers, the last two numbers ended in. If you want to manage it, change your phone, you just go into there and select manage. Here, what I have is your verification security measure type. So you've got your text message, and Coinbase is suggesting it's a moderate security. I'm just going to leave it for now. I may come back and do the authenticator and certainly the security key. I'll definitely come back and do that. But if you want to do an authenticator, what you would then have to do is install an authentication app on your cell phone. Either in your Google Play or your Apple Store, whatever device you're using. I do find the authentication a little bit user not friendly, because I sometimes have problems with it, and when you do have problems, it is a bit of a nightmare, because you've got to delete the app, reinstall it, and then you've got to send support tickets in to Coinbase, and it can take 3 to 5 days. So I don't really bother with the authenticator, but with the security key, I'm definitely going to be doing that. So all you would simply do is just select the security key option, and then it would give you a security key, which you would then print off and keep in a secure place out the road of anybody. And then again, when you log in, you will be the only person to have that security key. And at the bottom here, use your verification secure transactions. If you are going to be using any amount of cryptocurrency, if you just want the verification over 1.2 Bitcoin or never have it. So I've just got it selected on there. It's by default as well, and I'm just going to leave it any amount of cryptocurrency. So that there is the security. Here we have the finance service part of it, and again, these are just things that earn rewards. You can be notified by Coinbase if you want to have them. Again, I mentioned before, when you get when you subscribe to your daily newsletter, weekly newsletters, whatever, then you will be notified there. So by default, if you just want to be notified, you can just select them and change them accordingly there. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, that was just showing you, but I'm just going to leave them for now. Activity. So here on the activity, we'll tell you all the activity, when you've logged in, how you've logged in, what time, what device, all those type of things there. So that's your activity. Then we'll go to the privacy. So on the privacy section, what you have is a number of different options that you can request from database. Remember when we said we were doing our verification and our identification, there was details that we had to give Coinbase. Now you can request this data that Coinbase has on you by just reading all of the the request buttons here. So for example here, request data, require a copy of the personal data held by Coinbase. So if you want to find out exactly what Coinbase holds on you, i.e. your data wise, you just select it there. If you need anything deleted, then you would request a delete request. If you want to import it in a machine readable format, again, you would just select that, and so on and so forth, and then manage your cookies at the bottom there. So just read through them. Anything that you want to have sent to you within the privacy options, then do that. Then we've got your payment options. Now here we will find for me, the credit card that I set up earlier on, which is there. So that's the credit card that I set up. And also, I'm still waiting for verification of the bank. Remember, I did show you two methods on how to set up. So this is the credit card, and this is the bank information here. So hopefully within, remember in the video where I had to send them £2 payment just to verify it. So within 1 to 3 days, that should hopefully then be verified. So there's your payment methods. Your API keys. So your API keys, if you request them, are found in here. So basically the API key allows you to perform automated actions on your account if you're using your software. Now there is lots of different types of automated software that can, you know, help you mine Bitcoin, trade Bitcoin, etc. And if you're using it with inside there, then you will need an API key, and this is where you would get it. But that's it's the advanced stage, and at this moment in time, we don't really need it. So we're just going to move on from the API keys. Then we've got your account limits. Now remember, when we set up the account, it come to 1,000. We only had £1,000, Great British pound in our case, limit here. But because I've been verified now, what I can do now is I've verified to level 2. So there's your verification level 1. So that allows you 1,000. Verification level 2, which is an unlimited buying, which is your personal information. So you verify your personal information. So they've got all of that. So now I can now start buying and selling Bitcoin at any limit. And your crypto addresses, once you start setting up your crypto coin wallets and other crypto addresses, all of your assets will be found in here. But we don't have any set up at this moment in time. So I'm going to show you how to find your Bitcoin wallet a bit later when we start earning our rewards. But any Bitcoin wallets addresses will all be found here. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll just stop this video now, and then when we come back, we'll get into the fun side of it, and we'll start earning our free crypto. Hi and welcome to this next video. Now this video is where the fun is all going to start, because one, we are going to be educated on cryptocurrency, and most importantly, number 2 is we're going to earn free cryptocurrency. Just before we dive in there, what I wanted to just quickly take your attention to is me portfolio balance. Now, as you can see already, the price of Bitcoin has increased over the past hour or so since we set up our account. So the transaction fee that I mentioned, the £3, 80 odd, whatever it was, we've almost made that up anyway now. But our balance is going to increase even more once we start earning our free crypto. Now, if you have a look down here on your watch list, this is useful every time you log in, because this is where you can watch the price of Bitcoin. At this current moment in time, as I'm doing this video, Bitcoin is priced at 22,640 UK pounds. Okay, so you know, again, depending on what you've got it set at, that might be shown in US dollars, Australian dollars, whatever the case may be, whatever whatever currency you used. So it's always useful, certainly if you're going to be trading Bitcoin, then you're going to, you know, you're going to keep a close eye on that. So let's get into it then, and let's start earning our crypto. Now, a couple of ways you can start earning. You can either click this button here where it's got earn crypto awards, or you can select the one on the left hand side, which is here. And what you're going to do is we're going to earn crypto, free crypto, by being educated. Basically, that's all it simply is. And we're going to earn a number of different types of cryptocurrency. And I'll be totally honest, some of the cryptocurrency I didn't know of or wasn't really aware of it until I start doing the videos, watching the videos, and start getting a little bit educated. And the good thing about it is you can actually convert these new cryptocurrencies into Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you just exactly how to do that in a moment. So once you've clicked on there and you're on this screen, what you'll come across is a number of different boxes down there, so all the way right down, and these are all educational videos that we're going to watch and we're going to earn. Now this one here, again, it's another option to start inviting friends. As I mentioned previously before, you get your invite. So if you invite a family member or a friend, and again, I would recommend, and why not, the way the price of Bitcoin is certainly going in the current market, it's always a great investment. So it's always, always worth recommending it to friends, family, or whoever may think be interested in the Bitcoin. So every referral you get and every investment that somebody makes, so they make $100, then you're going to get $10 free. And again, all you would simply do is just select this copy link, and I'll show you more in detail later on how to do that, and some good ways of actually promoting your link as well. And there we have the security of the different awards, stake awards that you can claim there, but we'll cover these in another video, because what we want to focus on is getting our free crypto. So let's get started. So the first one, what we're going to do is, if you have a look here, we've got 3 videos. Now each video is 1 minute long, and we're going to earn $1 worth of the graph. And the graph is a cryptocurrency which we're going to learn about now. It's a protocol, and the abbreviation for graph is GRT. Like Bitcoin, it's BTC. The graph is GRT. So all you would do is just click the first one, and it will open up our lesson. Okay, so as you can see from here, what we need to do is just read the information that's been sent, and you'll notice just by the top navigation bars, that is the time there. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to read, and then once we've read through them, it'll be a case of clicking the take quiz. Now please bear in mind, some of the other quizzes are actual videos to watch, so you've got to watch the videos, and they're no more than 2 or 3 minutes long each anyway. So just soak in all of the information, and once you're happy, then you can actually click take the quiz. Okay, so there, what information is indexed by the graph? Okay, so you can just select your answer there. Okay, I got that correct, so I've just earned $1 worth of GRT. So next lesson, and it varies again. You'll have 3 or 4 different ones to take there. So the data on the graph is designed by the operators called indexes. Best indexes in the query, processing at the lowest price. Okay, so these highlighted are the keywords to be aware of. Anyone that holds GRT can help secure the network by delegating. You earn the rewards. Okay. Okay, so it's asking the next question. What do you earn for delegating GRT to an indexer? Well, of course, it's the tokens. Okay, so what I'm going to do, there's $2 worth. I'm just going to finish off the rest of the quiz, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to show you the rest. Okay then guys, so that's me now completed that task. As you can see there, there's only the 3 tasks on that one, so they are all complete. So I'm just going to click that one there. Okay, so that is the graph earned. So what we'll do now is I'll just quickly jump over to the email, because you should get a confirmation of an email firstly. So we'll do that. Okay, so there's the emails confirmation. So although it's only the 73 pence, which is the part of the Great British Pound, for these ones, which is not a great deal. However, we've got 3 of them. So you've got 1, you've got 2, and then you've got 3. So let's just jump back over to our Coinbase account. So back here, what we're going to do is just go slightly. You'll notice there, look, there's $3 used of our 124 allocation. So just click back on the portfolio. And as you can see, our balance has slightly gone up a little. Okay. And if you scroll down to all your assets, there you go. Look, there's the graph. So, you know, in this instance, we've got £2.20 in Great British pounds worth of graph coin there. Okay then guys, so welcome to the next video, and as outlined in video 1, as we mentioned, Coinbase have actually withdrew the possibility of $40 from the compound. So you remember in the last video we said we could gain an extra potential $40 by inviting 4 friends at $10 each. That option now, or that reward, has now been removed. I did put a support ticket in asking the reasons why, and Coinbase were very fast to reply back and just said they are changing their educational rewards on a regular basis. But what they have done, although it's not as much to the value of $40, they have added some extra in there, as you can see here. But, you know, this is why it's a great idea as well, and this is why they're wanting to get people to keep coming back into the portfolio and keep checking it, because they're having extra rewards on all the time. So again, I do apologize. We have missed the option of those $40 if you were going to be inviting friends, but you know, we'll have a look at the rewards. So looking back onto from the last video then, so what we have here is the protocol. So we can now earn a $3 with here, and again the price of Bitcoin since the last time we've done has slightly rose as well. So it's exactly the same principle. Just select on the actual lesson as I've just shown there, and then you're going to take the quiz. Okay, but we're not going to take the quiz. You've all seen in the last videos exactly how to do the quiz, so it's just a case of watching the quiz there. So I'm just going to close that, and then so you've got your 3 there. All your other options is all the same. That's what we've got down there. So now what we can potentially earn is up to $16. So I'm just going to select the reward to $16. And of course, it is the protocol which we've just mentioned there. There is another new one there, the new Kryper, which is there. And of course, we have the Stellar one to complete there, which is a total of $16. So with the Stellar one, there's actually 4 to do there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video. I'm going to rattle through the sections as we've previously shown you in the previous videos, and then when we come back, we're just going to have a look around the portfolio, show you where all your crypto is, and then show you how to convert them into Bitcoin if you want. So I'll pause the video now, and when we come back, we'll show you that. Okay, so that's us back now, and I've completed all the remaining tasks. As you can see here, I've refreshed the page, and there's no further rewards to be earned. But that said, keep coming on a regular basis, keep checking, because like I said, Coinbase keep offering different types of rewards once in a while, so it's always worthwhile coming back on a regular basis. And you can see by here, look, any tasks that or any rewards that's able to be earned will be at the top, and all the ones complete are all at the bottom. So we have all completed all of our tasks. Okay, great. So we'll just quickly run through now, and then I'll just show you some more features, and then I'll show you how to convert your coins. So as we mentioned in the previous videos, here is the home page. This will take you directly to your home page, and there's the coins, look. And as you can see there, you know, I'm holding Bitcoin graph all the way there, so whatever coin you actually hold there will be shown up on your home page. Then of course we have our portfolio. So remember, we added 100 Great British pound in there, so you know we've gained 40 odd pounds for free in the crypto. And again, it'll vary up and down as the Bitcoin fluctuates in its price. Okay, so if you just scroll down there, look, here's all of your assets. So this is your portfolio assets, as we mentioned before. So there is all of the coins that we're actually owning now, and it gives you exactly what price it is, and it, depending on what currency you're set it at. This is set as UK, Great British Pound. Whether it's dollars or whatever the case may be, it'll show up in the currency of your choice. And of course, you've got all the other different currencies that are housed or supported by Coinbase. Okay, here, of course, you've got the prices. It's always worth logging in if you're ever struggling for the prices. This will give you an accurate and up-to-date price. Again, you can watch them by just clicking on the star here, things like that. So, you know, there's the price there. So as we're currently speaking at this moment, you know, that's Bitcoin, it's priced at 25,000, just over 25,000 Great British Pound. Ethereum, Chainlink, so on and so forth, are all priced down there. Okay, on this one here, you know, this is one for you. Again, it's got all your educational package. Take your time, have a look through if you're interested. It's always worth a look through. You can sign up for all of your different newsletters, things like that, which is always I recommend, because they will also tell you when you can start, you know, earning more rewards. Okay, so that's just a quick overview again, and of course you've got your more tabs up the top. So let's go back to portfolio, and let's have a look at what we are currently holding at this moment in time. So these are what we're currently holding. Remember at the beginning of the video, I showed you how to invest. Again, you don't have to do this, but you know, you can invest whatever amount you want to in Bitcoin, or you don't have to, as I mentioned. But we just showed you just how to purchase some Bitcoin. In some future videos, I'm going to show you a possible better way, in a more cheaper way than to buy your Bitcoin and then transfer it over into your Coinbase. And there's our free ones that we've got there. So if you want to convert it, what we now need to do is go up to the buy and sell. And once you've got the buy and sell, you've got up your three options here. You've got your buy, your sell, and here, look, on the right hand side you've got convert. So all we're simply going to do is just click the convert. Now from the drop down, what we look at is convert from and then to. So select one of the three coins that's of your choice. So let's say the compound. So I'm going to find the compound. So you just click on there, scroll down, I'll click compound, and then I'm going to convert that to Bitcoin. I'm only interested in Bitcoin at the moment. If you want to convert it into Ethereum or any other coin, then it's entirely up to you. But I'm just interested in the Bitcoin for now. And then I'm going to click convert all. So it's converting. That is the conversion rate there. So it'll tell you the exchange rate at this moment in time. No fees, look, which is really good. And then the total that you're going to get within the Bitcoin. So once you've done that, all we're going to do is just click convert now. And there we go, converted 0.04 compound, which is approximately 7 Great British Pounds at the moment to speak, into 0.00028 Bitcoin. Okay, if you wanted to see the transaction, you can just click on the transaction there. It'll just take you to open a new tab up, and it'll take you to your transactions there. So there you go, look, that's where you received your compound, and that's where you actually converted it. So go back over to portfolio, and if we scroll down, what you will see is, you'll notice compound has actually moved from our ranking. So whatever you're holding will be staying at the top. Now if you just scroll down, look, there's compound. So compound has gone to 0, so we no longer hold compound coins. But what you will notice now, our Bitcoin has gone slightly up. Remember, we got 0.0002 of a Bitcoin. It's gone to 0.04 now. Okay, so that's how you would actually convert it. So let's do some more again. And so buy and sell, I'm going to convert. This time the CELO, I'm going to convert the CELO because again, I'm not really interested in that, and I want Bitcoin. So I'm just going to convert the whole lot. Convert it now. And there you go, look, view transaction, open into a new tab there, and there's the converted from the CELO to your Bitcoin. Okay, so you'll just close that down, go back to our portfolio. Let's have a look for the CELO. It should have moved from our paid one, so scrolling down, let's have a look. There you go, look, it's gone to 0, and our Bitcoin should have gone up. Yes, it has. So it's from 17 to 123. Okay, so a lot of people with the Stellar. I'm going to convert the Stellar as well. So I'm going to convert them all. So let's convert my Stellar. Now again, a lot of people have a lot of belief in the Stellar coin. So you should understand what the Stellar coin is all about, because you've done the educational package. Read up on it more, because as I said, a lot of people have strong beliefs, and I've got a lot of crypto friends in the crypto space who are very clued up on this, and they've got a strong believing in quite a lot of them are actually holding quite a lot of the Stellar. But I'm just going to convert it into Bitcoin, convert all. And again, it's entirely up to you. Like I said before, I'm just doing Bitcoin. So there you go, look, view me transaction, perfect, that's gone there. So back to my portfolio, I'm going to go now, I'm going to convert. What else have I got left to convert? Right, I've got 3 more to convert. So I've got the make of the graph and the nuclear and the protocol. So I'll just quickly pause the video whilst I convert these 4, and then we'll come back. Okay, and welcome back. So that is all of our coins actually converted. As you can see there, our portfolio balance has gone up nicely. And if we scroll down, look, then all of our all of our cryptos all been converted into Bitcoin. And as again, you know, as I've kept mentioning, you don't have to do Bitcoin solely. You can do it in any cryptocurrency that you desire. Okay, so that is it for this video. Good luck, and I hope you gain some extra, some free rewards. As I said, it's definitely worth doing. Keep coming back, as I mentioned, because there'll be more rewards. Keep referring to friends, and then an idea to build your portfolio up is just to buy small amounts of Bitcoin. Hi and welcome to this video. Now in this video I want to show you a cryptocurrency coin that has actually been hitting the headlines quite a lot of late, and the cryptocurrency that I'm talking about is the Dogecoin, however you want to pronounce it, which was actually brought into fruition in 2013, actually as a joke. But the Dogecoin it's not a joke. It sits on its own blockchain. It runs on its own blockchain now. But there has been a lot of interest in the Dogecoin of late, and the reason being it's because it has actually surged up 800% in over a 24-hour period in January 2021. And of course that's got a lot of people talking, and I just want to quickly show you. As you can see here, I'm actually on the coin market cap, which is the marketplace for all your cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to quickly show you that in a moment. But before I do that, I just want to quickly show you some of the places where the Dogecoin is actually currently being talked about. Now, the biggest place where it's hitting the headlines is the social media platform Twitter, and Twitter is a great platform for all your cryptocurrency updates. But here is the one I just want to show you here, which is the Forbes. Now, for those that don't know, the Forbes, it's arguably the biggest business magazine company in the USA. And as you can see here, the headlines, it's Doge time. The Dogecoin surges as Reddit traders push to make it a crypto game stopper. Now that's very interesting, and I'm personally going to take a follow of this. And again, another great place to read up on this is Reddit, because you get all of the geeks and the crypto experts posting all the time on Reddit as well. So as you can see there's the headline, and if you just scroll down, And again, you know, there's the crypto data from the market cap, which we're going to go back to in a moment. So if you're reading it down there, so there's a lot of noise being made on Reddit about it, a lot of interest. And if we, you know, we're scrolling down there, so you know, just read through it at your own will. So it's telling you there it's had a surge, and they possibly they need the Doge, they're saying there, to go to $1 a coin, which potentially could be the, you know, the crypto time in the Doge. So it is an interesting read. But one thing I particularly took note of is there, which is Elon Musk is of course is one of the most successful and richest men in the world, who again is heavily involved in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, made a tweet in December, you know, because it actually soared 20% in December. So it's bringing the attention to all the most successful people in the world. So again, that's a great little read for you there. So I would encourage you to read up on that before, if you wanted to take the Dogecoin serious. So I'm just going to jump back to the marketplace, and this is a great place to find out all the information, all the exchanges, everything to do with cryptocurrency. And on the home page here, it'll just show you all the lists of every single cryptocurrency, the price of it, the ups and the downs within the last periods of 24 hours, and you can even go back to over the history of whichever year the cryptocurrency was brought into fruition with. So as you can see here, look, this one is the Wall Street bets. I'm not going to talk about that. We're interested in all of these ones down here. So as you can see, and you're well aware, the Bitcoin is the number one. So here you've got the price, look. So as the current time of this video, Bitcoin is priced at 33, just short of $33,500. Okay, so there you go. You can see what it's going up and what it's going down. And again, these are all live. So as you can see, as we're speaking there now, it's fluctuating up and down. The market cap there for the cryptocurrencies, this is the important one, because if you notice down over here on the left, you've got your number one. The reason why is Bitcoin is number one because it is the most valuable one in the market cap, and this is what's based on there. So, you know, Bitcoin here, it's valued at 619 million. Okay, so 619 million. Then if you go to number two here, which is the Ethereum, that is the second highest valued cryptocurrency coin, and its valued market cap at this moment is 152 million. And if you go down, you know, you go 3, 4, all the way right down. I would encourage you to go through all of this. It is really an interesting read, and there's some good coins on there. But if you scroll the way down there, if you go to number 14, which is the Dogecoin, the market cap as was the time of this video is actually just short of 4 million, so $4 million market cap. Now, to find out more about the Dogecoin, and again, you know, I would encourage you to have a look at all the other ones as well, because it's a great educational part of the cryptocurrency. So we'll just click on the Dogecoin here, look, and there you go. So you'll get all your information. You can just, you know, there you go. You can have a look at all of it. You can have a look at the last 3 months, the 3 year, etc., etc. It gives you all the information here, and this is the same as all of the cryptocurrencies, but I'm just going to show you the Doge one. Now, to find out more about the Doge, they'll always have the website on here. So this button here, we're just going to click this button, and then it's going to take us to the Dogecoin website. So this is the website here, and again, bear in mind, as I mentioned before, this cryptocurrency was actually designed and set up as a joke, but the most influential people in the world are actually starting to take note of it. So, you know, you can just read through the website there. So there's all the website, so you can learn more, you can learn how to get started, etc. So with that said, I would recommend, you know, you have a look at this. Again, nothing's a promise, nothing's a guarantee, but I think it's maybe just worth downloading a wallet and trying to hold a few Dogecoins just in case, you know, it does take off, and what some of the experts are saying could potentially be a crypto game. So to download it, A wallet, what you have here along the cross. So start using the Doge today. You've got your different sources of machines that you can use. You've got your Windows, your OSs, which is the most popular one. Now I'm using an iMac, which is an OS, so I'm just going to click that. If you're using Windows, you just click exactly the same, but it's exactly the same process. So you just click on there, and what will happen is you choose your wallet. Now we don't want the light wallet, because the light wallet is just a paper wallet. We want the actual Doge Core wallet. So all you would do is just click on that, and depending, I'll just pull this down so you can see, depending on what machine you're using, you'd either have a zip file, or in this case, for me, I'm using a Mac, so it comes up in this format here. So you just click OK, and then the file or folder is just going to unzip. So that's just verifying mine now. Okay, so that is unzipped. So what would do now, again, depending on what machine, if you're using a Windows, all you would do on the file is just right click and then unzip the file. For us, or for those people that's using the iMac or the OS, all you would do is just drag the Doge into your applications. Okay, once you've done that, then make your way to your applications or wherever you've saved it if you're using Windows. So I'm just going to go to my launch pad. I'm just going to find, there's the Dogecoin there, so I'm just going to double click on that. And as you can see at the bottom there, it's just opening. So okay, so we have a pop-up, or have a pop-up on the Mac. That's fine, because my firewall's on, and you know, sometimes various machines don't like various different apps. So what we need to do here, because it's not from the Apple developer, you know, it's coming up as potential malicious software. So what we need to do, if you're using an app, it's an easy solution. It may not happen if I've actually downloaded this before as well on my Windows and haven't gotten this, and I've got me spyware on Windows, and it's totally safe. So all we'd simply do for this case then, if you're using a Mac, is what we need to go is to your system preferences, then go into your security or privacy. So in here, look, you can see the Dogecoin was blocked because it's not from an identified developer. So all I'm going to simply do is just open anywhere, and that will bring up this box here. Then I'm just going to click open. And here what we have is the Dogecoin core wallet. So what we're going to do here is we're going to select use default data directory. So just leave it as the default, select OK, and now that is just loading our wallet. Okay, so it may take a few moments to load the wallet. So whilst it's just loading, I'm just going to pause the video, so please just be aware when you're doing your wallet, it may take time to actually load. So once your wallet is fully unloaded, this box will appear here. Now this is your actual inside interface of your wallet. Now across here, of course, up the top, you've got your send, receive and transactions, which we'll have a look at in a moment. But if you take note here, well, the wallet is actually synchronizing to the network. So I would strongly recommend, if you're going to be using your wallet, if you want to use your wallet straight away, recommend that you allow time for your wallet to synchronize to the network. So that may take time, varying on what bandwidth or what internet speed, etc., that you may have. That may vary in different times. So now there are other wallets, Dogecoin wallets, that you can access and download, certainly on different exchanges and things like that. But as you can see on the following on, we mentioned about allowing your Dogecoin core wallet to synchronize to the network. Now, as you notice here, mine still hasn't synchronized, so it's entirely up to you. And I'm going to show you another Dogecoin wallet that I do actually use as well. But if you want to use the core wallet, as you can see here, look, what we need to do is just, there's your send and receive. So if you want to send Dogecoin wallet, then what you would do is select your Dogecoin wallet address that you're going to be sending Doge to in here. You can label it, you put your amount in, and then all you would do is just click the send button here. Exactly the same for receive, but what we would do for the receive, you could give it a label name, how much you want to receive in Doge. You can leave a message, which again, it's just optional, but you know, it's entirely up to you. Refuse an existing received address, which is not recommended, so I wouldn't bother doing that. That means basically just sending, receiving from an existing address. And once you've done that, what you would then do is just select request payment, which will open up a new box there, and you can either QR scan it, or what we're after here is this address here. So all you would simply do is just copy and paste that address, or you can, you know, you've got the options to do it there, and then you would send that address to the person that you were wanting to receive from. So just close that there. But for now, because this still hasn't synchronized, again, it's up to you. If you want to do it, you can test it once you've earned a few Dogecoin. But I'm just going to minimize that. And this is a wallet that I've used for a good number of years now, and this one is the Doge chain. So if you go to my.dogechain.info, and it's exactly the same principle, but I just feel that the other wallet that I showed you in the last video is a little bit more secure. But like I said, I've never had any issues at all with this with the Doge chain, and I have used it for a number of years. So basically what we need to do on this one is we need to receive. So before we do this, what I want to do is just show you a quick website, and we'll jump over now. So following the link that we have provided, you'll be taken to this page here. Now this is the home page of a cloud mining company called Minex. Now firstly, I just need to stress, in the past there has been hundreds and hundreds of different mining companies who have set up cloud mining and have only lasted, you know, days, weeks, months. Some have lasted a few years and then folded. So with that said, I am not going to make any investment in this. It is totally free, so you know it is risk free by setting up a free account. But when we show you inside, then you know it's entirely up to you whether you make an upgrade or whatever. Now I have done some due diligence on this company, and I'll show you once we're inside. So firstly, what we need to do, all you'll need to do is just put in your details here on the register, okay, and then confirm it with your email, and then just log in. I've already, of course, got an account, so I'm just going to log in. So as you can see, my details are pre-saved, so I'm just going to click log in there. And you'll be taken to this page. As you can see, I'm already mining, but I'm going to cover those in a moment. But firstly, I just want to go over to the actual home page. Look, and there's the home page there. So you've got all your details. You know, you can make deposits now. As I said, I've done some due diligence on this company, because they are claiming that they're a registered company here in the UK. I have checked them out. They are at this moment legit, and they have been going since 2016. So, you know, and all the files have been legally filed with Companies House. So I suppose that's a promising thing anyway. So again, you can just check out the company details for yourself by going to Companies House, put the details in there, and there's the home page. There's the tariff plan, what they've got. So this is the one here. This is the exact one that I've got. Okay, I've just got the free plan where I'm going to gain 1% percentage, and I'm going to get 300 gigahertz of power to start mining. And again, it's entirely up to you, but I'll show you once we're inside if you choose to do so. A bit later on, I may consider just, you know, putting maybe $15 in there just to give it a try, just to bump up my gigahash, but we'll just wait and see. So it's entirely up to you, but again, I'd encourage you, just check them out and have a look, because you just never know with the increase of the price of cryptocurrency at this moment in time. Things can quickly just go down. Okay, so going into there then, So I'm just going to click again, get started, to take me into my dashboard. So here we are on my dashboard, or for this one, and as I said, look, I'm only on level 1, and I've been doing it a few weeks now, and you know, I've had no issue with it at this moment in time. But as you can see down here on the left hand side, there's different currencies you can mine. So we're talking about the Dogecoin and the purpose of the Dogecoin, and that's all I'm focusing on and wanting to show you. So we'll just we'll just leave it at the Dogecoin. Now, firstly, as you can see, it's mining there. So when you sign up, you get 300 gigahertz free mining power. Across here on the tabs, look, there's a number of different things. You've got your partners, so I'll just quickly show you in there. So this is where if you get any referrals, and you can get referrals, but according to this here, it's got a strict violation if you try to refer yourself. It's been done in the past where people's got a number of different emails to refer themselves, get the extra referrals, and but these seem to have a strict policy on that. I'm not going to even attempt it because they'll just know by your IP address. So for your referrals, you get 50 gigahash per referral. If you've got any promotional materials on any social media or any blogs, you've got your materials there, so you can place that in there. You've got bonuses here, so these are the bonuses. Now, what you can do every hour, you can actually get a random bonus between 10 and 70 gigahertz, as it's saying there. There's the random ones that I've done there, and you can see the amounts that I've got. I'm due a one now, so I'm just going to select it, get bonus. Let's see what it gives me. There you go, look, 21 extra gigahertz there. Then you've got your history. So, the history's there. Now, what I did a while back was I reinvested. I mined up the 6 Dogecoin, as you can see there. And all I simply did was reinvest it into buying some more gigahash. And I'll show you how to do that in a moment. If you want to upgrade or anything like that, then just go to replenishment there. So, you can just buy your amount there, and we'll show you that in a moment. So, the payment systems, so you can only pay it in cryptocurrency. You can't pay it by card or in fiat there. So there's the currencies there. So if you want to have a little punt at $10 or something like that, you can pay it in the currencies above there, and it just says it normally takes between 6 to 12 hours. So if you did want to purchase any extra gigahertz, then all you would do is just select your payment type, select how much you want to spend, $10, whatever, and it'll just give you the gigahertz power there of how much you would get. And then all you do is just generate address for replenishment. So if it's through Bitcoin, for example, you just select the Bitcoin. It would crop up with a Bitcoin address there, look, and then you would just make your payment directly to there, or you could use the QR code. So what I'll just come to withdrawals in a moment. We'll just quickly nip over to settings. There's your security settings. If you want to change your password, you can do so in the settings. So into withdrawal, into there. Now, if you need to make a withdrawal, all you would do is just jump across to your Bitcoin wallet address. So I'm just going to do that now. And as you can see, there's I'm on the info Doge chain one, so I'm just going to copy the first address, so just copy it into there, jump back over into your account, select your payment. So if you're going for Doge, you just select your Doge into this, paste your wallet into there, and then you just click withdraw.